Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm saying that. It feels so weird. But hello, yes, this is the second YouTube video. Thank you so much for the love and support that you guys put on my first one. I was super nervous to post it. I'm sure as any YouTuber who's starting a YouTube channel has no idea what they're doing, are nervous to post a YouTube video, but I was pleasantly surprised. I was like, oh, I'm only gonna get like 5 views or whatever. I got way more than I even expected. Comments that were posted were super supportive, and it did better than I thought it was going to. It was kind of a poopy video, but you know, you gotta start somewhere. Today we have a different backdrop. This is what I'm using until I get my actual backdrop that I'm ordering off of Amazon. It's gonna be a little bit more glitzy, glamoury for whenever I'd like mainly start shooting like makeup tutorials and things like that. I don't just want this. I want something a little bit nicer, something a little bit more professional looking. So this is what we got for now, and this is, well, it's better than the wall that I posted last time, but we're working with things, okay? We're trying to make things better. But so today I asked pretty much my friends on Facebook kind of what they wanted to see on my YouTube channel. I asked whether they wanted to see me talking about my pets and kind of like showing them off and giving you guys an idea of who the heck I'm talking about whenever I'm talking about pets, or if they wanted to see a video about why I decided to shave my head, because I'm sure as you guys are already guessing, this ain't real. This is definitely probably one of the wiggiest wigs that I own, and what that means is you can definitely look at it and tell that it is a freaking wig. So, which it is. Shocking. I should have totally worn something different today. Whatever. I look like trash all the time. But yeah, everyone said that they wanted to see kind of a reason why I decided to shave my head. I get asked all the time why I decided to do that, and I think honestly people are expecting me to come up with some like really long explanation as to why I decided to do it and all this stuff, and it's really not that exciting. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. But I figured, you know, some people haven't heard kind of why I wanted to do it, and I just kind of wanted to let everybody know. The first couple weeks that I am starting my YouTube channel, it's mainly going to be stuff like this where we're sitting down kind of talking, mainly because I want the people that don't know me, that are going to subscribe to me, to kind of get just a little hint of who I am and kind of a bit of my personality and things like that, and just not immediately just like shove myself into YouTube and be like, hi, I'm Bailey. Just kind of get to know me. There is a thunderstorm happening, so if there is loud thunder that just randomly appears in the video, I am really sorry, but I cannot control Mother Nature. So here we go. In order for you to see what I look like without the wig, you're gonna have to wait until the end of the video, because I'm not gonna show you now. You're gonna have to wait. So let's rewind and kind of talk about what led up to me shaving my head. So most of you guys probably know, but if you're new and you have no idea who the heck I am, and you're just being a sweet and loving person and just giving me love and support even though you don't know me, I was in the military for 6 years. I got medically discharged about a couple months before my actual enlistment was up, so I still counted as 6 years. Don't come at me, okay? I'm originally from Oklahoma. I think I said that in my first video, and then I got stationed up at Minot. Somehow I'm still in North Dakota, and I don't know how that's happened, but whatever, we're here. And after I got out of the military, I made the decision that I was going to go to cosmetology school because it was something I'd kind of always been interested in. I didn't really know what else that I wanted to do, so I was like, okay, well, I'm just gonna move and I'm going to go to cosmetology school. Well, that didn't exactly work out. That's all I'm gonna say about that right now. If you guys want to know what happened in cosmetology school, definitely give me a thumbs up and let me know, okay? Because it's kind of a story. Decided to go to cosmetology school, and that's where it happened. And it's not some like crazy story as to, oh my god, I was having like a life crisis, because I'm always having a life crisis, okay? If anything happens to me, if I get a new piercing, if I get a new tattoo, just 9 times out of 10, know that it's because I'm having some sort of a life crisis. It's not just because I woke up one day and decided to do it. It's because instead of talking to a therapist, I decided to do stupid things to myself. So I was in cosmetology school, and if any of you guys have gone, then you know that the first 6 weeks is kind of like preschool. They're getting you prepped, they're getting you ready for everything that's going to happen once you get out on the floor and you can start taking clients and doing things like that. So it's kind of like the beginner phase of cosmetology school. So I was in there, and things had been changing in my life. I had moved to a different city. I was starting cosmetology school. I was a little bit nervous because I wasn't in the military anymore, and I had really planned on re-enlisting at least for another couple years, just until I could figure out what it was that I was doing with my life, and that didn't happen. So I was feeling all different sorts of things, and it just randomly got brought up in class one day about shaving heads. And my teacher at the time said that almost every class that she always had one person, she was convinced one person to shave their head. And I started thinking about it even more. And it's something that I've always thought about. I have naturally curly, insane, crazy hair. It was absolutely beautiful whenever I was younger, and then I learned what a straightener was, and I was definitely growing up in high school during the time of greasy hair and straightening it every day, and I damaged my hair so bad. I was dyeing it, I was frying it, I was doing every possible thing to it that you could think of. Then the curls just were not that pretty anymore. I had heard a lot of different women talk about whenever they shaved their head, it gave them like huge empowerment. Like, your hair is like a huge part of yourself, and we spend a lot of time fixing it and dyeing it and coloring it and doing all these different things to it. And so whenever you take that huge part of yourself away, you learn to kind of like love yourself on the inside rather than on the outside. So I had always thought that that was just such an amazing thing that women did, and it was super strong and super bold, and I was like, one day I'd love to do that. And I actually had a friend that I knew in Minot. She had a shaved head and she absolutely loved it. Like, she said she would never go back to like having normal hair, and I was like, oh my god, like this is so insane. And it always had just kind of been something that was in the back of my mind. And once she brought it up in class, I was just like, well, I feel like I'm gonna be that person to shave my head. Always thought about it. And my hair at that point, like I said, I had just gotten out of the military, so it was like moving out of my parents' house again all over, and I was like, I have to do everything that they told me not to do, and I literally went insane. It was not even 8 hours. I got done at like 9 o'clock in the morning, and by like 3-4 o'clock, I had fire engine red hair. It was about pretty much this color, but it had like some yellow and orange in it. I had matching nails, like super long nails. I pierced my face. My hair was pretty fried, because in order for me to get to that super bright orangey red that they did, we had to bleach it. And I had been doing this for quite a few months, kind of leading up to me getting out. I'd been going lighter and lighter and lighter, and then that day I was like, we're ready to go! So my hair was just kind of like not in its healthiest state whatsoever. It was crying for some help. And I mean, it wasn't like really, really bad. Like, I had had it once before where I couldn't even run my fingers through it when it was wet. So it wasn't like that bad, but it was kind of bad. And then the red started fading, and I didn't feel like going and paying a crap ton of money again to get the red put over it. So I just went and I bought some like Arctic Fox colors, and I kind of had like this rainbow galaxy mermaid type hair that I did, and it was yellow, blue, green, purple. It was a bunch of different things, and it was really honestly insane, and it really looked like I did it at home. And I got tired of that pretty fast, and in order to get that out, because it was fairly dark, like it wasn't like light colors, it was fairly dark. In order for me to get that out, it was going to damage my hair even more. So she said that, you know, she always convinced one girl to shave her head, and I was getting really tired of my hair. And so I told them, I was like, I think I'm actually gonna do this. And they were like, oh yeah, do it, yeah, we totally want you to do it. And I was like, yeah. But then I'd back off and I'd be like, oh no, I don't know if I'm gonna do it. And they'd be like, why? Just do it. And then I'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna do it, I'm totally gonna do it. And then it was like Friday, and I said, okay, just give me the weekend. Just give me the weekend to think about it. And I did. I took the weekend and I thought about it, and I went to class on Monday and I was like, let's do it. And I told them if we waited any longer that I was gonna like rethink it and not do it, so we had to do it like first thing in the morning. So that's what we did. Before we started class, we sat me down in a chair, she got the trimmers ready, and we shaved my head. I'm super blind without my glasses, so I can't really see anyway, but I had them not face the mirror because I knew the minute that I saw my first big chunk of hair, because my hair was pretty long at that point. It wasn't like this. Oh, actually, it was like this long. Yeah, it was about this long. It was about this wig long. Once I saw that first big chunk of hair like fall down and hit the floor, I would have been like, psych, I don't want to do this anymore. So I was like, I don't want to be facing the mirror. I don't want to see it until it's completely done. So I was just facing the wall and I was watching my hair fall, and I was just like, nope. The girls kept being like, oh my god, it looks so good, it looks so good. And I was like, I don't know if they're just saying that to be nice or not. We got all done. They like brushed me off because obviously I had hair everywhere, and I put on my glasses and I was like, okay. I had to feel my head first, and I was like, yep, there's really no hair there. And I went and looked at it in the mirror, and I absolutely loved it. I was so happy that I did it. It made me feel honestly like a major badass whenever I walked anywhere, because I was like, I shaved my freaking head. I really did. I absolutely loved it. And then that's kind of when I started buying wigs, because there would be like certain days where, like, you know, obviously like you want hair. I would have like a crazy outfit on or something, and I would want something just really stand out and be really bold. So that's when I started buying wigs, and now I have a room full of wigs, and my hair changes all the time now because I have wigs. And people are always like, I have some that like look really realistic. Eventually, once my channel starts going, I really want to do like wig reviews and things like that, because I'm really into them. And honestly, some of my favorite wigs that I own are from Amazon, which is absolutely insane to say, and people are probably going to think that I'm crazy, but I don't ever buy real human hair wigs. I always buy synthetic, so I don't really want to spend like too terribly much on them because they're not gonna last forever. I have so many wigs, and I just started playing with wigs, and I would have days where I just would wear no wig and I would just have my shaved head, and it was super fun. Now you're probably asking me, well, is your head still shaved? It is not shaved down, no. Only because, and this is just my personal thing, it was super fun. It was super fun. I absolutely loved it. It made me, I don't know, I've always been very self-conscious about my face. I don't really feel like I have a very defined jawline. It's not very like, you know, I'm a little bit chunkier, which causes that. It made me kind of like stop worrying about those things as much. I mean, I'm still a human. I'm still a female. I still, you know, have my, you know, own things that I worry about whenever people look at me. And that's definitely one of like my biggest things that I always am hard on myself about. So it made me really kind of like learn to stop worrying about that as much. Then I started gaining weight and I just felt like the shaved head look really didn't look that good anymore, because I was getting, when I gain weight, obviously I gain it in my stomach, but I gain a lot in my face. Like I get like really chunky cheeks, and I have a very round face and I was looking more like a basketball than anything else. And I was like, you know, I had a lot of fun doing this. I missed like my actual hair. I missed being able to like put it up in ponytails and things like that. So I was like, I think I'm going to start growing it back. Well, I said that like multiple times, and then it would start growing back. And like I said, I have crazy curly hair and it would look like a freaking disaster. And I was like, oh my God, I hate this so much. And then I would just go and I would shave it again. But right now we are actually, it's fairly long, like it's getting there. I wear wigs a lot right now because I am in the growing out phase, and it's not cute. I still like go and get it done and like colored and stuff like that. So like when I go to the gym or anything like that, obviously I'm not going to wear a wig whenever I go to the gym. Like that's insane. I'm going to sweat even more, which maybe I should wear a wig, but it would be absolutely gross. And then my wigs are going to get ruined even faster. So I don't want my hair to look like too stupid whenever I go to the gym. I mean, I know no one's there. Like I'm not gonna like pick up a boyfriend or something whenever I'm there, but I still go and get it fixed, just mainly for like myself. So whenever I have no wig on, I'm like, oh, okay, you look okay, it's not that bad, because it gets pretty insane sometimes. But it is growing out. I'm letting it grow back just because I miss my hair. I did the experience. I had it. I did it. Not a lot of people can say that they did that. I would definitely say, though, if you've really been thinking about shaving your head, I would highly suggest it. I honestly think that every woman at least once should shave their head, and not just for like a wow factor, but just for like yourself, because it really does make you feel way more empowered, stronger, more confident, like a fucking badass. We really are hard on ourselves all the time. So it's good to kind of like be humbled down a little bit, to not have like your super fancy pretty hair, you know, just to like learn to love yourself without your hair. So I would definitely, if you are really thinking about it, just do it. Like, who cares? Like, just do it. I will tell you though, the growing out, it sucks. It really does. I'm not a fan of growing out my hair right now. I don't like it. It's not cute. It's not pretty, but I'm super happy that I shaved my head. I am just so thankful that I can say that I did it, you know? And like I said, I have so many people ask me all the time. They're like, oh yeah, so why did you shave your head? Like, thinking I'm gonna give this like long, detailed explanation, you know, very heartfelt, like, oh, this is why I shaved. I'm just like, I wanted to do it, so I did it. I didn't have the military telling me I couldn't do it anymore, so I said, why not? So, sorry if you guys were like looking for something a little bit more like, oh wow, you know, like shocking, like as to why I shaved my head. But I just did it because I wanted to. Like, I always wanted to do it, and I said, I'm going to. And I think a lot more people need to do stuff like that. Like, if there's something that you want to do and you've been like debating back and forth because you're afraid of what other people are going to say, screw it. Just do it. Like, who cares? No one else cares. The only person that matters is what you think about yourself. And like, yes, I did gain weight, and it made me feel a little bit self-conscious because I didn't have something like hiding where I was gaining weight. But that was only because like I have like a unspecified eating disorder. That's what they told me. And I do have body dysmorphia. So when I started gaining weight, that was the first place obviously that I could see it, and I just felt very uncomfortable, and I just kind of wanted to start growing my hair back again, mainly because I missed it, and I wanted to see if my curls would come back like they were whenever I was younger. But I've already dyed it. So I really don't think that that's going to happen. I already ruined it. I was like, I'm just going to leave my hair alone. The last time that I shave it, I'm not going to do anything to it. And that didn't happen. So I've already messed that up. That was a spray thing. I have them all over because I have 4 pets in a small apartment. But yeah, that's pretty much my story as to why I shaved my head. Nothing crazy, nothing exciting, nothing really like wow factor. So sorry if this was boring for you. But I just kind of wanted to do it too, because I just, like I said, if you want to do something, just do it. Like, don't care what anybody else thinks. Don't care what anybody else is gonna say. Just do it. I feel like I'm doing like Shia LaBeouf, like from a couple years ago, where he's like, just do it. But honestly though, like, shave your head, grow a forest in your pube area. Who cares? Like, no one cares. Buy a wig. I have people all the time now tell me, oh my god, I've always wanted to like try wigs. I've always wanted to like play with them. Well, get one. Like, you're never gonna know if you like something, or if you want to continue doing it, or if it was, you know, just kind of like a fluke, unless you do it. And that's the moral of this freaking video, is just do what you want. Don't care if other people are going to think that you're weird. Just do it. Just do it for yourself. Do it to empower who you are, to make yourself feel more confident, to say that you did something that not everyone's going to do, because not everyone's going to shave their head. Just say screw it and do it. Screw it and do it. Okay? Screw it and do it. That's all. That's all. But as I promised, if you stayed until the end of the video, you would get to see what my actual hair looks like. So I'm going to show you. The illusion is going to be ruined, okay? Be prepared. Hey! So this is my actual hair. It actually looks kind of cute today. We've got, let me just set the wig down. We've got kind of like this lilac purple color in right now. Before, it was literally insane. I had blue, yellow, pink, orange, red. There was just like a whole like array of color in here because I went to the salon and I just told her, do whatever you want, and she did whatever she wanted. And I have very dark hair. I don't know if you can kind of see, but like my actual hair is like a very dark brown. So when those colors, when my roots started coming out, you could definitely tell a major difference. And I was like, I need something that's not going to be that obvious. And yeah, so this is it pretty much right now. I have been keeping like my sides and the back pretty shaded down only because they get very poofy, and what I'm trying to do is grow out the top, so then whenever the top gets long enough to go over them, then I can start growing that out and not feel like literally like a bush. Yeah, this is how long we are at right now, and I'm telling you, I was literally like shaved down. Like there was like literally no hair. You could see my scalp. So we've gotten pretty long, and I really do like this color right now. I've been going to the gym to try and lose some weight because like I said, I have like a really chunky face. So I like want the hair to like just cover this so bad. But yeah, this is what my hair looks like right now, and that's why I shaved my head. So nothing really too terribly exciting, but I just kind of wanted you to get to know like why I did what I did. Honestly, kind of describes me as a person. So that's a lot of things that I do in my life. Is people are like, why would you do that? And I'm like, I don't know, I just did it. You couldn't get a better like description of who I am. So, but yeah, do something that's gonna like empower yourself. Do something that you've been thinking about doing, but you've kind of been hesitating only because you're like worried of what other people might think of you. Just do it. That's my challenge for you for like this coming up week, is just do something that like makes you a little nervous and a little scared, but it's gonna be really good. I promise you. Like it's gonna make you feel really good about yourself, and it honestly might be something that you need. So yeah, if you haven't done so already, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I'm gonna try and post videos at least twice a week, probably Mondays and Saturdays, only because I am a lazy piece of crap and it takes me forever to do anything. If you liked this video, go ahead and hit the thumbs up. If you didn't like it, hit a thumbs down. I really don't care. In order for my video to kind of get, I need like likes and subscribers and views and things like that. I appreciate everyone that watched my video last time. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch a really crappy video. But thank you so much. I really appreciate it. It's going to help, I know, so much. Thank you guys for being a part of my YouTube family now. Oh my god. So I will come back at you guys next week with some other lame, weird video. Okay? All right. Thank you guys so much, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.